Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as America. So, I'm pretty much ready to declare war on Hiawatha. I'm just waiting for my second carrier. I should be able to move my new fighter from Chicago to this carrier. I'm pretty sure this is close enough, so I can do that and then move my carrier towards my fleet and declare war on the turn after that. So that's the plan, that's what I'm going to do. Now, this war... Hold that thought. Silk for gold, oil, and embassy, that's not really a good deal. Anyway, I was going to say, this war will probably not prevent Hiawatha from winning the game. I can't really stop him from building the spaceship. But it will be fun. And it might delay him just about enough to give me a chance. I am building a Apollo program in Kyoto. I need 9 more turns for that. I'm also building a Hubble Space Telescope in New York. The 2 great scientists that I'll get from Hubble Space Telescope will actually unlock combustion, which is what I need for destroyers. So I will get access to destroyers in 7 turns. That's actually kind of nice, I didn't consider that until now. I might even change my research order. Yeah, I'll do that. Silk. Do I not have declaration of friendship with China? I could trade silk for gems, but I don't need more luxuries. Weird, I thought I had declaration of friendship with China, but I guess not. I can try to trade that with Poland, maybe. Does Poland want my silk? Not really, they don't. Alright then. What's this? Oh, Hiawatha is plotting against China, okay. That's interesting. Now, that usually means the AI is moving their army or some of their army towards that other civilization's territory. So that means Hiawatha will be moving some of his units towards the Chinese cities. That means I could wait a few more turns and then declare war. I could just observe his units around here. If he starts moving these nuclear submarines, for example, I could just take advantage of that. Wait a few turns and then declare war once these nuclear submarines are far enough. Let's have a look around here. There's another nuclear submarine. So I'll see if they are moving south towards Chinese cities. If that's the case, I might wait a few more turns. I know I already waited a long time, but I don't want to screw this up, and that's my best chance. If he moves away with at least some of these submarines, that will make my life so much easier. Because these nuclear submarines are going to be a huge problem. They are so much stronger than regular ones, and I only have 2 regular submarines. Where are they? Oh yeah, this one and this one. And I'm about to get access to destroyers. I kind of need to upgrade that privateer. If something breathes in his general direction, he will just go down. Destroyers would be so much more useful right now. Why is this great general standing in the open? I'll just move him to Washington. Alright. Let's move that fighter right now. So, interception 1. And yes, it's in range. Perfect. Now I can move the carrier. So let's do that. I could actually use 1 more carrier, but I don't have time for that. 2 carriers will have to be enough. Any more improvements? Oh, I actually got the hill over here. Yeah, I might want to improve that then. That's always extra production. I'm pretty much done with all the improvements. I could chop some of the jungles near Chicago, because I won't be working the jungle tiles in Chicago anyway. That city is focused on full production. Right, I got replacement spy. I might send that dude to Bregenz or whatever. I do believe this is an Austrian city originally, but I'm not 100% sure. I could actually liberate this city. That's not a terrible idea. It's much more exposed than Oseninka. Well, either way, let's move this guy to Bregenz. Just in case I actually decide to attack that city. So, come on, where is it? There it is. Off you go then. He has a lot of fighters in there. Non-upgraded ones, for the most part. But they are still dangerous. Okay, let's keep an eye on these submarines. If they start moving south, I think I'll wait a few turns. Oh, I didn't shade my silk. Spices, yes, give me your gold. I need more gold. I could actually buy another nuke right now for gold, because that's 2100 gold from what I remember. But I will lose some gold once I declare war, which means I want to keep a nice reserve. Hiawatha might pillage some of my trade routes. That's always a possibility. He has a city over here, for example, so he could pillage some of these. I could see that happening. Open borders, yeah, let's agree. So now that I know Hiawatha is plotting against China, I could try to bribe him. It might work. It's pretty unlikely, but I can try anyway. If I could get him to just declare war outright, that would be great. Okay, so the nuclear submarines are not moving right now. Now I don't want to check the city, I want to talk with Hiawatha. I'm so used to actually clicking on the city. Declare war on China. Okay, that won't happen apparently. I need to trade that silk, so who's going to buy that? Yeah, Hiawatha will buy that, but I'm not interested in trading with him. China will buy that. Can I get declaration of friendship with China? No. I could just trade this for 7 gold. Yeah, let's just trade it for 7. Alright, that's all I can trade for now, unless I decide to trade strategic resources, but no, not really. Grab a mine over here. What about this artillery? I should just give this pikeman to one of the city-states, like Sidon, for example. Yeah, let's actually give that to Sidon for 10 influence. I don't want to waste my money to upgrade the pikeman. I would have to be crazy to upgrade the pikeman to a lancer. Especially considering the current situation, that unit would be completely worthless. No, I'm not declaring war. So, do I want to declare war now? Or wait? I'm a little bit torn about that. In fact, I'm very torn about that. I can see 3 nuclear submarines. So that's actually very, very useful. I could sink all 3 right now on this turn. That's incredibly tempting. I already moved my submarine though, right, never mind. I'll wait one more turn. I would have declared war right now, but I realized I moved my submarine. So that would be a wasted turn on that unit. Yes, you're right. Yeah, Shaka's change of attitude was so funny. After I built the nuke, now he's afraid of me. And he was actually denouncing me right before I completed my first nuke. And then I'm like the best leader ever. I'm sure it's a genuine opinion. Come on. Okay, is he moving south? He's moving with that carrier. But the submarines are still here. I think I'll just declare war right now. I could sink all 3 submarines. That's very tempting. Now you want declaration of friendship? Why didn't you agree 1 turn earlier? Oh well, whatever. I got a trade for that silk. I would have preferred 360 gold though. Alright, let's declare war. I can get rid of 3 nuclear submarines. And chill in the back. He definitely has more than this. So I don't want to go too close, especially with that rocket artillery inside Oseninka. I don't want to take damage from that rocket artillery, that's for sure. Alright, let's do this. I can ask him to declare war on China one more time. I don't think he's going to do it, but let's try. No. What about other way around? What if I ask China to declare war instead? No. Oh well. It was worth a try. Can I trade anything else? No. Pearls are imported from city-states, so I can't trade that. Okay, let's go to war then. This is going to be the last war in this game. Simply because this game will be over soon. I actually almost regret not turning off some victory conditions, because this would be so fun to continue this war. I love late game wars in Civilization 5. That's one of the most fun parts of the game, at least for me. So I would love being able to continue this. But yeah, that would involve turning off some of the victory conditions at the start of the game. Right, so let's focus on the task at hand. I need to sink these submarines while keeping everything safe. That might be tricky. I need 3 shots. I have 4 more. So this will go down. Now this one. I'm trying to stay as far away as possible. And 1 more shot. I think this is going to be enough. Oh yeah, I can't see it anymore. There we go. Alright, so 3 nuclear submarines are down. Now, I do have 1 more move. I could attack that carrier down there. I suppose I can do that. And now I'll just chill around here. I'll keep the privateers safe in Venice or something. Yes, the artillery will stay in New York. So that was a good first turn, but obviously I had the initiative. I didn't give Hiawatha a chance to do anything yet. Let's see what's going to happen then. Show me what you got. I have no idea how many nuclear submarines he has, but I'm sure it's more than 3. Especially considering his military manpower. He has the strongest army right now. Or at least he's roughly as strong as Spain. Spain was number 1 for a while, then Hiawatha was number 1. He has around 700k military manpower, so that's a lot. Even this late into the game. Although I've seen AIs break 1 million in some of my other games. So hey, it could have been higher. Let's have a look at military manpower again. So, military manpower. Yeah, 745k. I've seen AIs break 1 million, but this is a lot. 3 submarines is not enough to cover that. Not even remotely close. I almost lost that battleship. That was so close. I might want to move out of the way. I might want to stay out of the way for a few turns at least and let Hiawatha come to me. I would prefer if he came to me. That would be so much better and easier. Let's scout around a bit. Does he have some submarines around here? Nothing here. I guess I can attack this. So down it goes. Do I move a little bit closer? I'm not too excited about that, but I'll do it anyway. Bombardment 3. Okay, attack this. And attack this one more time. I need to protect these carriers. I can just move them with me. I can't really use this battleship unless I attack brigands. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that for experience. I hope I'm not going to regret that in just a moment. Okay, I need to protect my carriers. I'm not using the nuke yet, because there's no need to use it yet. The plan is to use it once I'm ready to actually start bombarding the city. Because otherwise, if I just nuke the city and leave it like that, it will start healing. And that will be a huge waste of a nuke. I need to follow up with city bombardment. And I need to have my destroyer over here, or my privateer, a melee ship. I can't actually take a city right now, because I moved my privateer to Venice, waiting for my destroyers. I will get an ironclad in Venice. That will give me 2 instant destroyers, once I'm done with Hubble Space Telescope. Yeah, that was not such a great move. But I can see a submarine. I know there has to be one somewhere around here. But I already lost 1 battleship. That was not such a smart move. I should have kept it in the bag. That's a lot of fighters. I think I'll keep everything in the bag for now. Unless I can discover a nuclear sub somewhere. I could totally bombard the workers. Promotion. Targeting 3. Let's have a look around. Can I discover something? Yes. There's a nuclear submarine over there. Do I want to attack it like this? Well, I definitely need to get rid of this. Do I have targeting free? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to lose this submarine if I attack it like this, but that's a risk I'm willing to take, I guess. That's a risk I have to take. Oh, there's another submarine over here, okay. I could really use more submarines. I'm almost considering buying one for gold. I did queue up a submarine in Venice. Yeah, after the Ironclad, but that will take 10 turns. Anyway, let's get rid of this one first. Then I can debate what to do next. Let's see, targeting 2. I'll move one tile closer. Down it goes. I should totally attack the battleship. Well, I have to start being a little bit more aggressive. So let's start doing more damage. I'll just try to not move too close. But that battleship will go down for sure. There we go. So how many nuclear submarines can he have? I hope the answer is not too many. Because if he has a lot, then I'm in trouble. It's not very safe to keep this worker over there, but it's not like it's going to be very useful otherwise. Sort by gold. Oh yeah, this was a trade route with Madrid. So this turn is done. Oh, what? Oh, another nuclear submarine, okay. I almost missed that. Can I attack it with anything else? I think I can actually attack it with artillery. No, I can't, because these stupid units are in the way. Oh well. That's all I can do on this turn. War leader vote is coming up. So, let's see if I'm going to lose anything else. Well, if Hiawatha has more nuclear subs in this general area, then I'm going to lose at least this battleship in the front. I can tell you as much right now. Not very hard to figure out, really. But I hope I destroyed most of them. We are about to find out. Isabella made peace with China already? Alright. They are still at war with Poland, I believe. Yes, no, they are not. Okay. Come on. Don't attack me. No one's here. Nothing to see here. Okay, I didn't lose anything. That's nice. I see another nuclear submarine. Oh, that's probably the one near my city. But this is going well so far. I need to make sure it's safe before I start bombarding the city. I only have one nuke right now. I could buy another one. But even if I use 2 nukes, I'll still have to do more damage. And I still need my actual ironclad for this. So I'll grab boarding party actually and +1 movement. Okay. Do I want to wait to upgrade that? Actually, yes, I'm about to finish the Hubble Space Telescope. I'll upgrade this ironclad to destroyer then. Meanwhile, this needs to heal. I'll start moving with my privateer too. Alright, so that's 2 instant destroyers. And I got another fighter. Oh, what? Oh. Submarine over here. Can I actually destroy that? Yes, I can, with the bazooka. No, I can't. Oh, come on. Can I attack it with the artillery? Yes, I can. Down it goes. Alright, nice. So, promotions. That's targeting free. And targeting free again. I need logistics. Please give me logistics. I should be pretty close to logistics on some of these. Yeah, like on this one. He needs 31 more experience. Alright. What now? Any more nuclear submarines around here? I hope not. Let's... Oh yeah, 2 more. Great. At least I saw them. So that's useful. Do I want to move any closer? I really don't want to move into the city's bombardment range, that's for sure. I can do something like this. Then attack this one and this one. Okay, now I need to finish them off. So how do I do that? This can attack this. Or I could swap them like that. And do it like this. Okay, nice. They are both down. How many nuclear submarines did I destroy already? Like 5 at least? Or was it 6? I'm not counting. That was quite a few. I could nuke the city already. I think I have to move away a little bit. I'm not sure if the blast radius is 2 tiles or 3 tiles. I don't use nukes all that often. That's such a lie, by the way. But yeah, I don't remember. I'll just use it on the next turn, perhaps. I'll keep this battleship in the back. Or... I could try to sink this one. I could actually use my bomber, but I think I would have to do an air sweep first. I'm pretty sure I would have to do an air sweep. Yeah, it will get intercepted. But I really want to sink that. I'm also a bit worried about all these fighters. Can I just use my B-17 instead? There we go, that actually worked, nice. I did take quite a lot of damage, but whatever. So, next, I got a Great General, thanks. That's yet another Great General. That's a Great General named Great General. Because the game ran out of names. So they are just called Great General now. Okay, this is going well. I need to make sure there are no nuclear submarines left. But I lost fewer units than I expected to lose. After what, 2 turns? So it's not too bad. I'm a little bit worried about all these fighters in Bregenz. I could nuke that city and get rid of most of them. But these are crappy triplanes. I don't think it's worth wasting my nuke for that. I'd rather take Osiginka. So, did I lose anything? No, I did not. Awesome. I see another nuclear submarine. Oh, now I can get 360 gold. So let's do that. Where's that submarine? I need to wait for my turn. Probably next to one of my cities. Nothing to see here. I don't see it. I just need to wait for my turn to be able to click this. Hubble Space Telescope is done. Awesome. Oh yeah, right here. I don't see it. It's gone. Alright. So now, I'm going to change my research to combustion just to make sure I'll actually get it. But I just got 2 great scientists, so I will definitely get it. There we go. Now I can upgrade my ironclad and my privateer. 380. Oh, okay, there's a submarine over here. Okay, that's good to know. Wow. How lucky was I? If he had one more movement point, I would have lost my battleship. Holy crap. Can I actually destroy this? No. Maybe? I do have a fighter. I just completed a bomber. I'm almost tempted to grab air targeting. I really don't want to lose the privateer. Or well, destroyer, because I'm about to upgrade this. But I'm kind of tempted to take air targeting on that B-17. But that would be a waste. I'd rather take air repair. I will still attack that submarine. I'm actually in range. I still have the fighter. So let's use that. Damn it. Wait, I can still fire with my battleship. There we go, it's down. Okay, so... is that what, 7th nuclear submarine that I destroyed? How's his military manpower now? No, not technologies discovered, but he has 75, yes. 230k. Yeah, it didn't change a whole lot. I took some damage. I need to withdraw with that submarine now, even at the cost of not using a turn. Alright, I'm actually in range of that stupid rocket artillery now. If I want to nuke the city, I need to do it now. So... alright, let's do it. I think I'll do it. Am I close to getting more nukes? 10 turns, 9 turns, 9 turns. I would have to just buy one. I'm actually losing gold, by the way. So that's not too great. Can I trade anything? No, not really. I can trade spices. Will anyone actually buy that? Probably not. But maybe. Poland? No. That's me. Dido? No. Austria? No. Alright, no one will buy my spices anymore. Oh well. Shaka? Did I check Shaka? Yes, I did. I could sell some of my strategic resources, but I really don't want to do that. He won't buy my coal, I mean, my horses or iron. No one will really buy that at this stage of the game. I can check Poland still, but no. Not coal, stop clicking coal. What are you doing? Nope, he won't buy that. What about Spain? It's a little bit pointless checking. Oh yeah, I have declaration of friendship with Dido. Nope. Oh well, it was worth checking. Anyway, do I want to use a nuke right now? Whatever, let's use it. That should destroy the rocket artillery inside. There we go. Okay, so the blast radius is 2 tiles, by the way. I should have moved first, but I didn't. I hope there aren't too many more nuclear submarines left, because I kind of need to focus on the city now. I still want to get rid of this. Triplane, and there's another battleship over here. Yeah. I should really take care of these battleships first. Alright, I'll do that. Actually, not like this. Where's the battleship with bombardment? Yeah, this one. I can use this one to get rid of that. Okay, this battleship has targeting 3. Can I finish that battleship off with a B-17 or something like that? It will get intercepted, but that's fine. There we go, that worked. Now I can do some damage to Escalating. It will start healing up. So I might want to hurry up with this. I can actually attack the city with my other B-17. Let's see. It's at full health. So even if it gets intercepted, that's actually okay. There we go, I took 41 damage, but the city is down to almost red. That's good. Let's finish that railroad. I actually got a Great Admiral, nice, but I need to give him an escort of some sort. Cargo ship, oh yeah, this explains why I dropped into negatives. Because one of my trade routes expired. Let's just move this cavalry to New York instead. And yes, I'm going to use my other great scientist. Don't worry about that. So, advanced ballistics on the next turn. What about this artillery? I'll just move it to Atlanta or whatever. It should be a little bit more useful in there. I'm not upgrading it to rocket artillery because that's 530 gold. That's a little bit too much for my taste for a unit that won't do anything beyond sitting in Atlanta right now. Okay, so my destroyers have how many movement points? 7, I believe. Which means I can get here in 4 turns. Now I just need to not lose my units basically. And I should be able to take this city. I'm not sure if I'll be able to hold it. I could just sign a peace deal with Hiawatha on the same turn I take the city on, if he's going to agree. Which seems problematic to say the least. I could also gift that city to someone else. I could gift it to someone like Poland, that I'm very friendly with and that I have open borders with. I have quite a few options, or I could just retake it on the turn after, but that would involve losing a destroyer that's inside the city when Hiawatha retakes it. So that's 3 options basically. I also need to reduce it to 1 health first. So I didn't quite win this just yet. But he's not doing damage to me anymore, it seems. Oh yeah, I see one more nuclear submarine right here. It didn't attack me. For some strange reason, maybe it ran out of movement points. So this is actually going to be quite exciting. I got advanced ballistics. I could build nuclear missile, but that's not really necessary. I'd rather build regular nukes. Oh, okay, what? 3 nuclear submarines. Okay, that's quite a lot. I see 4 nuclear submarines right now. Can I sink all 4? That's a good question. However, this video has been long enough, so I'm going to continue this war in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.